What's up, guys? George back again to do another magazine haul. This one is for February. What I picked up in February and the early part of March. So, there wasn't a ton in February. And I'm still waiting on a few for the end of March. So, I might not be doing one at the end of March because it's just, there doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot. So I might do it like the middle of April or something. If not, I'll just wait till the end of March or the end of April to do it. But I picked up quite a few things, a few movie ones, and obviously the new issue of Mad I got in the mail. I've been a subscriber of Mad since I was 12 years old. I always renew my subscription, or my wife does. And this subscription doesn't end until October 2020. So, but this is a weird one. It says Landmark final issue. See back for details. But then when you go to the back, supposedly it's going to be an all-new Mad for April. I have a feeling it's an April Fool's joke. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. This is issue 550. So we'll see if there's a 551 or if they're going to start over. I doubt they're going to start over. So I have a feeling it's a April Fool's thing. But typical Mad magazine. Still love to read it every now and then. Miss some of the classic guys in it, but there's some really funny stuff in this still. It's just a fun magazine. Next up is the latest, I can't say brand new issue, but the latest issue that the Barnes & Noble have been carrying of the Scream magazine. I don't think I showed this last month. I got this, I think, right after I did my last video. Has a feature on Dracula AD 1972, Leatherface, 25 years of Candyman. It's basically it's definitely like the UK counterpart to the US's Horror Hound magazine. I absolutely love this magazine. I wish it was monthly, but I think it's every 2 months like Horror Hound is. Really a killer magazine for, $11. It's not bad. And if you have your discount card, it's about the same what you pay for a US magazine anymore. And then speaking of Horror Hound, the latest issue of Horror Hound has the Beetlejuice retrospect in it. Cool poster inside. This issue is like super glossy front cover. You see the glare and stuff, but another great issue. My favorite horror magazine by far in the U.S. Now there's word that Fangoria is finally going to be printing new issues again, so I guess my subscription will pick up. We'll see. I don't know when exactly it's supposed to start, but it's good news, I guess. So we'll see how it is when it comes out. But there's the new Horror Hound. And I think this is issue 69. I think issue 70 will be out at the end of March, according to the back of this magazine. Because this one was a little late for some reason, so we'll see. But another amazing magazine, another amazing issue. That's it on the movie and other shit. Now it's on to the music stuff. The April issue of Goldmine I got in the mail. It's my last issue of my subscription. Not sure if I'll be renewing it or not. Barnes & Noble carries it. However, subscriptions to 12 issues are only like 20 some bucks, $21 or something like that. So we'll see. But I don't know. I used to love this magazine 20 years ago when it was like newspaper size and just like 200 pages. And now, now it's like 60 pages. So actually it was probably more like 400 pages back in the day. But that's the latest issue of Goldmine. Next up is the latest issue of Classic Rock. This is the She Rocks issue. It's all a lot of female rock and rollers in this, which is pretty cool to see all in one magazine. There's 5 different covers of this magazine, of this issue. I bought the Joan Jett one, but the other ones include, I know there's the other ones include Chrissie Hynde on one, Girls School on another, Kate Bush on one, and I forget her name, but the chick from, looks like the chick from Skunk and Nancy or whatever that name, whatever that band was back in the 90s. But I picked up the Joan Jett one. Probably one of my favorite, well, was one of my favorite music magazines. It's pretty cool. I don't read this as much as I used to. There's just not a ton of stuff in here I want to read anymore, which is kind of weird, but you know, and the reviews are all pretty cool and shit, but you know, it came with the you know, your normal monthly CD. This one's called Get Loud, and there is the track listing if you want to pause it to see what's on it. Like I said, I keep all those CDs. I got quite a few of them. But, next up is Fireworks, Rock and Metal. I love this magazine. If you like melodic rock, you know, hard rock, this is definitely the magazine for you. It's 148 pages. Comes out every 2 months, I think. It's either every 2 months or 4 times a year. I can't remember what it is. Let me see if I can see it real quick. Doesn't say. It seems like it's every 2 months, but maybe it is 4 times a year. Really killer. If you like melodic hard rock, I mean, that's not really my style of music anymore that I listen to a lot, but half the magazine is reviews, and they cover a lot of independent stuff that you don't normally see. So pretty killer magazine. Has a feature on Europe in there, and the artwork of Mark Wilkinson, who did like the Anthrax and Marillion covers back in the day. But really killer magazine. Next up is the latest issue of Iron Fist with Electric Wizard on the cover. They carry more of the heavier bands, obviously. There's the back cover. But I thought they used to do a lot of reviews as well, but it doesn't seem like they do them anymore. But a lot of cool, like there's a Tankard, article on Tankard in there, who I was never really a huge fan of. An old interview with Saxon. Just a lot of cool shit in this magazine. Then they have like the new bands and stuff, but pretty cool magazine. This comes out whenever. I mean, there could be months before you see a new issue, but I guess it's 3 times a year, it seems like. But latest Iron Fist. Next up, the latest Viva La Rock, same publisher as Iron Fist. This is 6 times a year. Has a cool Damned article on there, the new Damned album that's coming out. The Viva La Rock Awards, hosted by Ginger Wildheart, which is cool. An ad for that. Cool AC/DC article in here this month. Tons of reviews, which is killer. All kinds of stuff in here, but really cool magazine. I always love this magazine. If you like the punk, new wave, glam, you'll absolutely dig this mag. One of my favorites. And lastly, for this update is the latest issue, which is issue number 6, I think. Or is this 5? issue number 6 of the Rock Candy magazine. It's put out by Rock Candy Records label in England. Another killer magazine. Features a lot of old school interviews in here, some reviews, but laid out really well. It's now at Barnes & Noble. Cool Van Halen from '83 in here. There's the ad for Rock Candy on the back. I'm awaiting the release date for, they're actually reissuing Kix's Hot Wire on CD, which I can't wait for. Hopefully it's remastered well, but Rock Candy seems to do a lot of really killer remasters, so but another great magazine. This one's a little pricey. It's $14.99, but that's how much it would cost if you ordered it overseas. And I think this is every couple months as well. So there's issue number 6, very colorful. First time that it's high gloss cover, I think. It's been pretty much a standard matted magazine finish before, and I noticed that this one's more of a high gloss thing. So anyway, that's it. Not a ton this month. Like I said, it's been it's been pretty quiet. There's a few that I guess are a little late right now. You can hear the pupper in the background crying in her pen. She just woke up as I'm doing this video, so I'm gonna go take care of her, and I'll see you all next time. I'll see you next month. Peace.